This is Leaf Life. All things cannabis for all people. Now, Ricker and
Hey guys, they're off this week. This is Doobie, and we're going to do a little best of games on the Leaf Life podcast this week. Let's take a little trip down that foggy memory lane from show 303, and don't make it weird.
Make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Make it weird. You're gonna make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
All right, Ben, you're awfully chipper over there, brother.
All right.
You're having a great time, aren't you?
I'm having a good time.
It's just
I'm a happy guy.
It's lax. It's flowing. And
We're just chilling.
Right.
Like a dab.
Just let's not make it weird.
Whatever you do,
Just don't.
it's up to you, bro.
Oh, all right.
Are you gonna make it weird?
Are you gonna make it weird?
I might make it weird. I don't know.
That's what I was hoping for.
Hey, Ben,
Yeah.
don't make it weird. He's looking at me weird. It's already weird.
Weird pause.
Okay, here we
That
go.
was a weird
That was
pause.
weird.
Number one. In addition to inventing the Oreo vape e-rig, you also invented the first square vape cart. Do you have to be square to be an inventor?
Ooh. Well, I do have kind of a square-shaped head. So I don't know if I'm physically square, but I think you can be whatever shape you want to be an inventor. Is that weird?
Are you a fan of Oreo Speedwagon?
Weird.
Classic Hall of Fame.
I hope I didn't ruin a question there.
Oreo is spelled A-R-I-O. By the way, it's not R-E-O. For all you people out there looking on the internet. All right, number two. Your Oreo vape e-rig is priced under $200 and is the only e-rig on the market that offers a reclaim jar. Did you try to pay me to turn this segment into a commercial for your company?
Oh my.
I did not.
That was weird,
Because you
bruh.
got to cut the Lorax in.
I have to cut.
And, you know, if there's
but
a
I
bribe.
didn't. So I didn't. There was no bribe.
Yeah.
I promise. I promised Lorax.
And then I trickled down the bribes. You know,
like
it's
that.
like that's.
I did bring prizes.
You know, I've been rewatching Sopranos. You
No
gotta-
bribe needed, y'all. This is like the ultimate piece.
It was
No,
like
I'm
the
excited
Johnny
about
Carson
this.
show. Remember,
Yeah.
like the guests used to bring Johnny a gift. That's what I was like. I'm gonna bring you guys
thank
a
you.
gift.
And by
Yeah.
the way, thanks for setting it at such an amazing price.
Yeah.
It feels attainable to me. I've honestly like kind of moved past because I don't dab that often.
Yeah.
And the prices of some of these rigs are just so high. I'm like, I'll just do it in community when others have their rigs. But this, I can see myself purchasing.
Oh, yay! That's what
Especially
we're
the whole
striving for.
reclaim part.
Yeah.
I'm all about
And it's-
reduce all the way.
No torch.
Reduce
no torch
waste.
needed. So it's just so convenient.
anyways,
Sorry, we're making it weird.
Commercial plugs.
Jeez, Ricker.
big time.
Weird.
It just got weird.
So you're saying you didn't pay for this product
I
placement?
promise I didn't.
Because it's never bought or sold.
We would never allow
And number three,
a payment.
how much you got?
Ironically, I left my wallet in my wife's car, so I drove here on my passport.
A smart man.
I left my wallet in El Segundo.
Oh.
Now here's a little gem from show 199. Gas, grass, or glass. Don't spill the bong water. It's time to play. Gas, grass, or glass. Nobody rides for free.
You heard that right, Lena?
That's right.
Thank goodness I brought a lot of grass.
Smart.
So, am I referring to gas, grass, or glass? Number one, this is the predominant product sold at the world-class recreational cannabis retail company known as 210 Cannabis in Arlington, Washington, which is run in part by the amazing... they let go of the person who I wrote down on this thing, so...
Yeah, she wasn't so amazing.
New manager. What is it they sell there?
In Arlington,
Yes?
and did I get a date of
It's a retail shop.
retail shop? Okay.
Recreational.
Oh, definitely cannabis.
It's grass.
Yeah,
You're right.
absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for playing along.
That was the easiest question in the history of Leaf
Well,
Life.
our farm, Seattle's Private Reserve, is actually located in Arlington, Washington.
Well,
So
there you go.
Good point. And SPR, we featured them a number of times on the show. In fact, we featured Daz Dillinger was in here because their dog pound. He's Snoop Dogg's cousin. Man, did they hotbox this room? Oh my God, product.
They didn't even take a breath that wasn't filled with
But their
smoke.
products are made by Seattle's Private Reserve. Great company. God, we love them. It's a wonderful brand. Hey, here's number 2. This is a beautifully elegant and flawlessly symmetrical piece that was the result of a collaborative effort by world-class artist Andy Roth, Ryan Fitt, and Jared Cortland that graced the cover of our California Leaf magazine in April of 2022.
I would have to go with ass.
Ass is not an option in gas, grass, or glass. So that's a wrong answer.
I get a second chance.
The answer is glass. That's April was our glass issue,
the
Wes.
lady that had the figure, and I thought she had booty, and that was on one of the covers.
Well, that was the Northwest Leaf cover, but that was a piece of glass, darling.
Oh, okay.
I see the association there. I like it. By the way, you can see that cover. It was a piece by Mia Shea here in Washington at leafmagazines.com. See all of our covers and get every edition of the Leaf. Now, number 3. Like the geyser Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park, this is what exploded out of the bearded Lorax's tummy in Las Vegas the morning after an extreme night of indulging in bad things at Justin Wilson's mansion party, followed by an unsanctioned visit to the Tropicana seafood buffet where he accidentally slipped his broski some chorizo in the extremely delicious Nassau grits that he double helped himself to because of the amazing flavor.
I'm gonna hope it wasn't grass or glass. I'm gonna go with gas.
Nice one, Lana. You're catching on, girlfriend.
That was a graphic visual, by the way. Graphic.
And now, as you are at one with the best of Leaf Life, from show 156, this is Zen as Fuck. There are higher levels of spirituality, but none higher than Zen as Fuck.
Okay. How you feeling?
I feel great.
Oh, perfect.
How do you feel?
I feel like reading some stuff off and see how you're going to react. Yeah.
God, you guys are cute.
Ricker
You know
loves
that, right?
fucking with people.
I know, it's so funny.
Sometimes doing the right thing at the wrong time is the wrong thing. Melanie, number 1, a friend tells you that they have met the man of their dreams. She's giddy because when you encouraged her to try a dating app, she was very resistant. But because of your endorsement, she changed her mind and went for it. Now she thinks she's found the man of her dreams and owes it all to you. Unfortunately, it turns out that the man of her dreams is your ex-boyfriend, who you still have feelings for. Do you shut the whole thing down immediately by jumping into the mix, or give your blessing to move forward with the romance?
This sounds like a true story.
No.
No? This is
I don't think so.
theoretical?
He also knows how incredibly ADHD I am, and that was like the world's longest
That was
run-on
a really
sentence.
long,
and
wasn't it? Yeah.
trying to follow here.
There was 2 sentences there.
2 long ones. I kind of lost you towards the end a little bit.
Oh, really?
To be
Okay.
straight up.
Okay, so you you told a girl to go on a dating app, a friend of yours. She was resistant. She found a dude. It's your ex-boyfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? You going to
Well,
encourage her to go forward?
Awkward.
Or are you going to shut the whole thing down?
Well, he's next for a reason, so I don't think I'd be comfortable with my homie dating my ex, but I don't know.
That's the wrong answer.
Yeah,
that's
that's the wrong answer.
Definitely not Zen as fuck. Number 2.
That is hilarious.
Because of all your hard work, you're continuously growing your business. One day, a man who represents a group of investors contacts you with the intention of making you the offer of a lifetime to build your business into a thriving empire. This offer is legitimate, but it comes with one caveat. They want to know everything about your past, including your employment and criminal history. Do you hand over the keys and take the offer, or walk away with your secrets?
I spill my guts.
There you go.
And take the job?
Yeah.
The right answer. What if they
I
don't?
got nothing to hide.
What if they don't offer the job after that?
Oh.
Didn't want it anyways, right?
That's
No.
probably
That's
already
a good
looked you
answer.
up on Facebook and Instagram. So
Googled her.
Yeah.
They know everything.
I did throw in
Exactly.
criminal history, not necessarily on Facebook, but there. Okay, number 3. You are scrolling through the internet and come upon a news story out of Greenland. The story is about a theft that occurred at a cod processing facility where 7 kilos of fish heads were stolen from the tertiary regurgitation vats of fish head waste runoff. They have a photo of the burglar from surveillance cameras. The photo is obviously of a bearded Lorax. They say that they'd never seen a bearded Lorax before, and it most likely entered Greenland illegally for the sole purpose of stealing the fish heads. There is a phone number to call for anyone with information on the whereabouts of this villain. However, you feel empathy for the bearded Lorax because it is possible that it is being wrongfully accused simply because it may have mistaken the name Greenland for a country full of weed. Do you alert the authorities or allow a fish head-eating, reeking bearded Lorax to freely waft through the aisles of Costco in search of Great Notion beer?
Lord have mercy.
I let the Lorax just go for it because he probably went to Greenland, did find some weed, got real stony, and just needed to munch on some fish heads.
Well, the
Live and let
minister,
Lorax.
the minister of Greenland disagrees with that, and that's the wrong answer. The bearded Lorax needs to go straight to jail.
Breaking the law.
man.
Breaking the law.
All right, now moving on. We're going back to show 238 with a little nod to our fearless leader, the bearded Lorax. Now, can we all just get a long hair? Weird beard. This is the weirded Lorax.
All right, Dan, put your thinking cap on there, bud.
I will do my best.
Okay, man. Well, this should be easy for you because you've known Wes since elementary school. However,
It's been a lot of bong rips, though.
you've not
So
been
many.
everywhere with Wes. I have been a lot of places with Wes, so any of these could be true. Which of these events actually happened? Number 1. In the middle of a killer whale show at SeaWorld in San Diego while on vacation with his family, Wes deftly scaled the glass wall separating the grandstand from the giant pool and dove into the water, grabbing the fin of Tilikum, balanced himself on the back of the animal, and stood up to perform a ballet for the wowed crowd while dangling a small mackerel clenched between his teeth.
Oh, I love the image.
It's very possible. That's number 1.
In a Speedo, nonetheless.
Ooh, I'm going to write that down.
That wasn't in
Okay.
the story.
Number 2. When the entire world was watching during the middle of the 2019 Super Bowl halftime show, there suddenly appeared a flesh-colored bodysuit-clad bearded Lorax who had stowed away under the stage, only to emerge in full regalia during the show-stopping performance of She-Wolf, matching a hip-gyrating dance with Shakira during her unforgettable performance while tassels tossed and booties jiggled.
Wow, that's an interesting image.
Dan
Love
looks-
me some Shakira.
Dan looks perplexed over there. He's curious if number 3 might be outlandish.
No.
Okay, and here we go. Number 3. In the wee hours of a brisk Alaska morning before the 2023 Alaska Leaf Bowl in beautiful Hatcher's Pass, Wes was wonderfully awakened to a riveting she-wolfing that thwarted his day into unexpected, miraculous motion, setting the tone for what would be a fresh, invigorated perspective on the amazing journey that is life and its unbelievable majesty enjoyed in the existence of his manly, hairy body.
Oh my
1, 2, or 3, Dan?
God, what could it be?
I mean, they're all, completely believable stories.
agree.
Right,
So
right.
I'm going to have to go with Alaska.
Number 3 is Chris Ryan. It's amazing. Wow, Mary.
Daniel.
That is one intuitive human being right
He's
there.
just brilliant.
He knows the bearded Lorax.
Apparently.
It's true. The Lorax did get she-wolfed, and it was
you-
it was an amazing event. Wes,
What does that
tell us
mean?
how it felt.
Yeah.
Well, to get she-wolfed is to find yourself hearing a very annoying song at very high volume at an inconvenient time, which is a tradition that began
It's
with
almost like getting iced.
playing the song "Shattered" by the Rolling
And
Stones.
Wes got shattered too many
Best
times.
Best shattered when someone's very hungover or tired.
You get shattered. Shatter, babe. Shatter. Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
you take a
My
portable
goodness.
Jagger's
speaker
birthday.
and you put it somewhere where they can't find it.
Okay.
And you play that song very loudly.
Okay.
But this time,
That
Wes
is
got
mean.
she-wolfed because we had just recorded a podcast show where Wes, or you, Mary, had no idea what Shakira's She-Wolf was.
Oh, that
The
was
song.
me.
So now Wes gets she-wolfed instead of shattered.
All right, that wraps up our first half of the best of games on the Leaf Life podcast. Coming up, we'll play Could It Be Possible? Common Loraxigence, check in with Florida Man, and more. Just a few minutes away on Leaf Life.
Leaf Life.
These products have intoxicating effects and may be habit-forming.
Marijuana can impair concentration, coordination, and judgment.
Do not operate a vehicle or machinery under the influence of this drug.
There may be health risks associated with consumption of these products.
For use by adults 21 and older.
Keep out of the reach of children.
You want to feel good about what you put in your body and the impact it has on the world. That's Avitas Cannabis. Premium flower, responsibly sourced, and cultivated with care for the environment. They're passionate about sustainable practices and giving back to the community.
This is so mellow.
Avitas.
Yeah, I really love it.
Feel good cannabis for a feel good world. Visit their website at avitas.com to learn more. Avitas. It feels good to feel good.
Rev 222 is a different kind of cannabis company. Located in southern Oregon, on the Applegate River, our plants are grown in the most fertile soil of the Emerald Triangle. We take pride in being intricately involved with every stage of the plant's growth, while incorporating all natural and organic farming methods. See for yourself when you try our exclusive Revelations OG strain. We put prayer and integrity into our process, while always honoring God for providing this fortuitous plant.
Amen to that.
Rev 222. Devout and extraordinary.
Oh, hell yes. It's time for you to get Hellevated. Hellevated is the 800-pound gorilla on the block. It's crafted for cannabis connoisseurs looking for a high THC flavor explosion. Hellevated is a pesticide-free flavored cannabis distillate created from proprietary natural flavors and terps. Hella good products, hella good times, potent, tasty, hella fun. Go to Hellevated.com for your store locator or for brand licensing opportunities. Reach out to sales at Hellevated.com.
Hey, Oregon. Sessions Cannabis Extracts are your home state heroes. Powered by Sugar Tree Farm, Southern Oregon's premier sun growers. You'll get the finest additive-free full-spectrum hash oil with unrivaled potency, flavor, and consistency. Plus, Sessions has proudly partnered with Brapstar and Forgotten Angels, a nonprofit organization focused on ending the cycle of abuse in the foster care system and fighting the homelessness epidemic in America.
Hey, here you go, dude.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Follow us on IG at Sessions Cannabis Extract. Enjoy your session.
This is Leaf Life.
Welcome back to the Leaf Life Podcast. This is Doobie, and I am bringing you the best of the games. From way back from show 198, this is Could It Be Possible? Fasten your food hole.
The table is ready.
It's time for a little gastronomic guesswork.
Are you gonna eat that?
Are you gonna eat that?
Sabrina, don't just stare at it. Eat it.
This is Could It Be Fucking Possible?
Okay, Celeste. Are the following actual menu items or just wishful thoughts of our saliva-soaked dreams? Number 1. This is a plate that takes you south of the border in no time. Over a bag of crumbled spicy Doritos, you layer the chips with Havarti cheese, cheddar cheese, and Monterey Jack cheese and tripe sauce blended in. Then that is topped with sour cream, cream of chicken soup, guacamole, and then topped with tomatoes, raw onions, crumbled Doritos, and flaming hot sauce. Topping this conglomeration of flavors off with a bag of chiclets are optional. These unique nachos are a big favorite at Romero's Mexican family restaurants found in Jalisco.
Yes.
Could it be possible?
Absolutely, 100%. So tripa, or intestine, is basically good food for the gastrointestinal tract. So it's basically like helping you digest all those Doritos, and Doritos are fun. So yes.
The answer is absolutely wrong. Don't be ridiculous. That sounds horrible.
I thought it sounded kind of good. It sounds good.
All right, number 2. This recipe, called the Fuego Negro, is a frijole-heavy casserole that innovative Mexican chefs have loved for decades. You start off with black beans that are stewed in a tomato sauce with garlic, onions, minced broccoli, and corn, layered over a bed of red pepper quinoa pasta, then topped with a layer of pinto beans, kidney beans, and lima beans. About the only bean not included is the Mexican jumping bean. And Ay, Dios mío. It's the Velveeta cheese that brings this traditional Cinco de Mayo dish to life. Of course, your bowels will be coming to life in no time. Could it be possible?
Dude, I'm going to say yes. That sounds delicious. The broccoli threw me off, but the Velveeta cheese and the broccoli do match, and that's some stoner food. And see, you can't eat like that unless you practice, so you do have to start slow.
So many beans, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's like a fart festival.
I know. You have to eat beans every day and help with your gastrointestinal tract, and then that way you can withstand the mighty, mighty bean. That's a seed. So, of course, you need to have the preparation for the bean. But I think that's yes.
You're absolutely wrong.
Oh, my God! I'm into food combos. I mean, that sounds great.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal. And lift that leg and let them squeal, Mary J. White. All right, now number 3.
Oh, man.
Staying regional here, our last option is a delicacy in Mexico that features chilaquiles.
Oh, chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles. Tiny worms that infest the maguey plant and are harvested to satisfy that singed palate, right?
That's
yeah.
Okay. Jalapenos and serrano chilies will light your fuse for this firecracker rojo dish that flames in a broiler with tomatillos, a large clove of garlic, tortillas, of course the worms, and finally topped with feta cheese. Could it be possible?
God, the feta is so off. It's like every one of them is off.
Yeah, the feta ain't right.
You guys, I was at a show and somebody pulled out these little worms and they were delicious. And the future is worms.
I thought we were talking about the little salsa chips.
I know, that's what I thought chilaquiles were, but no.
worm?
No, not the tequila worm.
Well, similar.
No. Like, I'm going to just okay, so if I kind of just come into myself, I'm going to say no for me.
That's absolutely wrong.
Oh my God!
Now, wait a minute.
It's called the chinqueles rojas, and it's a real dish.
Dude,
took it right off the internet.
There's one that they do though with corn fungus.
Sure. Ooh, yum.
But that's not the corn fungus one, is it?
Well, Wes is a fun guy, so yeah.
Never mind.
It should be noted also that a bearded Lorax once tried this dish with a peat moss and beaver ear cocktail while basking by an algae pond outside of his old apartment with geese honking in the background and enjoyed the experience immensely. So what's chilaquiles rojo?
The best of the games on the Leaf Life podcast continues with this gem from show 248. Don't harsh my mallow, bro. And now, everything you thought you knew about marshmallows and less.
Another marshmallow, dip face.
Oh, a marshmallow! This is Don't Harsh My Mallow.
Can you dig it?
I dig it.
All right, bro.
I love it.
Yeah, dig it, brother. Everything should be legal, right?
Yes.
Even prostitution, Mary?
Absolutely. Sex work should be legal, safe, and regulated.
Just like the Netherlands.
Exactly.
There we go.
Thank you.
Should marshmallows be illegal?
Yes, I don't like them.
Well, everyone loves marshmallows except Mary J. White.
Pretty much. I know.
And if you don't love marshmallows, you're Mary J. White and you have problems. It's that simple. So, Nathan, don't harsh my mallow. True or false? Because it is easily compartmentalized, the marshmallow was first created by the Romans as energy food for their soldiers to snack on whilst away in battle. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect.
They didn't have egg whites.
Sorry, bro. The marshmallow was first created by the Egyptians as a cold medicine to soothe coughs and sore throats by boiling pieces of root pulp with honey. Nathan, don't harsh my mallow.
Oh, that's right. That was Hitler and meth, I think.
Is that how it's still made?
Number 2. Because of marshmallow texture, they fall into the category of meringue and are commonly used by European dessert chefs.
Ooh.
True or false?
True.
That's false. Sorry, bro.
Sounds so good.
Meringue is made with eggs, which the marshmallow does not contain, Mary, preventing it from being categorized as such. The marshmallow is made with gelatin.
And egg whites and sugar.
Hey, Nathan. Don't harsh my mallow.
Mary, you're harshing his mallow with facts.
I'm sorry.
And number 3. The marshmallow was originally made from the mallow plant that grows in the wild marshes. True or false?
False.
That's incorrect. That's true. The term marshmallow was derived both from the native home of the plant and the plant name. Mallow is native to Asia and Europe and has been naturalized in America.
You're listening to the Best of the Leaf Life podcast, the best of the games. We now go south to America's trailer park with another round of Florida Man.
This Florida man is accused of having sex with a miniature horse.
Arresting a naked man.
Obviously intoxicated.
Attacking a man with a singing fish plaque.
And waving bags of drugs around.
It sounds funny, but it's not once you're the one being given the wedgie.
It's Florida Man.
All right, bro. You know how this works, right? Like, you type in Florida Man in Google and just see what the fuck comes up.
Like Florida Man this day.
Exactly. So you have to tell me which of these news headlines is actually true. All right?
All right.
Here we go. Number 1. Florida man arrested after allegedly attempting to rob lollipop store with squirt gun filled with squirt soft drink. Okay. Mary's laughing.
This is such a beautiful
Mary, this could be real.
Oh, right.
Take it seriously.
Okay.
She got her game face on now.
Okay, I'm taking it seriously.
Number 2. Florida man detained after stripping off clothes on Islands of Adventure rock and roller coaster ride in Orlando and standing to pose nude for dramatic photograph while ride whipped past the Steven Tyler wax figure.
A lot of details in that one.
Yeah, that's...
It could be a
the
headline.
more detailed, the more it's coming from this guy's crazy brain.
Who asked you, Wes? All right, and number 3. Florida man arrested for pulling out 18-inch machete after bar refuses to let him sing encore of Bryan Adams' Cuts Like a Knife at Cape Canaveral Karaoke Bar. Which one's true?
Yeah. I'm going to say C.
Yeah.
That's
like
correct.
Yeah, machetes are hot right now.
Yeah.
Machete. Are they?
Yeah, they're all up in the news.
You want to know what else is hot, Stash?
See, that's what happens. They get rid of the guns and then everyone gets machetes.
Whatever.
We're all going to kill each other one way or another.
Want to know what else is hot?
No.
Mary J. What?
Mary J.
Oh.
All right, now let's have some more fun with the bearded one. From show 159, this is Common Loraxigence. How much do you actually know about the most mysterious mossback ever to scratch his chin quaff on an elk antler? This is Common Loraxigence.
Yeah, brother. You've known Wes a good while, right, Jason?
Absolutely.
Oh, we're going to find out how much you know about it. Number 1. If the Pope is Catholic, what is a bearded Lorax?
Ooh, that's nice.
My initial thought would be atheist, but I'm sure it's some sort of hybrid between that and some sun worshipping.
Yeah.
Mithric.
It's Loraxic.
What?
It's not Catholic. It's Loraxic.
So he worships his beard, basically?
Yeah, basically.
Well, we'll get there.
All right.
What originated as an offshoot of Catholicism, the original bearded Loraxes believed that certain tenets could be mimicked if you just added a beard. After all, in all depictions of God in religious art, he is donning a beard. And the bearded Lorax believes that godliness is next to beardliness.
Wow.
Number 2, if a bear poops in the woods, where does a bearded Lorax poop?
Oh, man.
That's a good question.
Good question, right, Mary?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Wow, I've never
the
really
world
thought.
wants to know.
Yeah.
And by the way, bearded Loraxes do crop dust as well. So.
I sure hope he doesn't poop in his own hands.
That would be weird.
That would be
Is that
weird.
your answer?
But let's go with he poops. Wow.
If a bear poops in the woods, where does the bearded Lorax poop?
You don't know, do
In
you?
the bushes. In the bushes.
Okay, well,
He's in the bushes.
That's incorrect. The answer is in the bathroom of his 3-bedroom apartment. Although bearded Loraxes have been known to dig a hole next to a tree to fertilize the forest and then wipe with nearby flora after having wandered aimlessly due to the overconsumption of psilocybin, they are generally known to plant themselves upon a porcelain commode in the morning, but most often after spending $12 for one quadruple double-shot latte from the nearby Ladybug Espresso stand.
Wow.
You dirty dog.
Whenever I pee in the woods, I say I'm watering the trees.
Speaking of dirty dogs, if a dog, number 3, if a dog has a keen sense of hearing, what does a bearded Lorax have a keen sense of? Other than Ladybug Espresso. That's the bikini espresso for all you people in Kansas listening, or
I sometimes moonlight.
Yeah.
You know, I serve up some coffee.
He has a keen sense of sensibilia.
Pop on the man
That's
bong.
a goddamn good answer. And you know what? We're going to give you a wrong answer on that because it's not a keen sense of sensibilia. Sorry, Jason. He has a keen sense of growing hair. After countless scientific studies, it is determined that the unusual amount of hair that grows from the back and the chin of the bearded Lorax is due to positive manifestation. It should be noted, however, that although the bearded Lorax has spent centuries manifesting this hair growth, it does not appear to be successful growing hair on the top of the head. Unfortunate. But you know what? He does also have a keen sense of smelling sensibility. So let's give him a correct answer there, Zombie.
That's why I love House of Cultivar so much. I know good weed when I smell it.
All right, that was probably one of our best ones. Continuing on with this best of the games here on Leaf Life Podcast, here is Don't Make It Weird, Bro.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
Make it weird. You're gonna make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
No one at this table likes this game.
Sounds like
I
it's
do.
super weird.
It's really
Wes
weird.
looks happy.
Wes loves it.
Everyone else looks awkward.
Because it's awkward.
A weird boner.
I feel
You
awkward.
said
not
fear
awkward.
boners earlier.
Oh, fear boners, yeah.
The weird boner.
Yeah. Wes has one.
No, Mary's looking over. She's like, wait, what?
That went over
She's
my
covering her
head.
eyes.
Everyone has a different
I
reaction.
have one right now.
Michael Gordon, your objective in this game is to not make it weird.
Which I've already done.
Yeah, totally.
Good job, Wes.
All right, number one. When you first entered the cannabis industry, it was to begin a company called Kush Tours. Was that business model designed to take money from new companies who didn't know where to effectively spend it?
No, because we brought tourists from all over the country and the world into the grows, and none of the partners paid us. So it was more of an education thing. Yeah.
Buzzkill. Okay, I'm sober now.
Oh, wow.
No hangover.
Okay, wow.
That's the wrong
That's not
answer,
really
wrong.
weird,
Yeah, it was
but
kind of uncomfortable.
yeah.
All right, number two.
I got to work on that. Okay, let me try this again.
Once the venture capital money poured in, you ended up blowing your wad to purchase the rights to Kush.com. Do you wish you would have spent that money on cocaine and hookers instead?
Oh my God. Yeah, 100%.
100%.
That's the right answer, Wes. Sorry, that wasn't fair.
Easy questions.
Yeah.
Ricker
Bring the
likes
next
to
one.
be mean weird.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
I
like
think they call it projecting. Is that what you
Maybe.
See?
like,
Yeah.
let us in on this?
Should we have a therapy session right now? Tell me about your
there's a
childhood.
drug in his purse
Yes.
for
A reason.
chemical therapy.
That's a MRS, Wes.
It's a MERS.
All right, number three. Recently, your newest business venture was selling of frozen otter pop type popsicles, my bad. On the beach in San Diego. But when you realized that otter pops cost 7 cents a piece to package and yours were going to cost 44 cents a piece, you decided to bag the idea and put your expertise towards something else. Do you think Wes is manifesting your failures so you'll come work with us at the Leaf?
Oh my God.
I'm working with you guys right now. I'll always be here.
Ouch. Wow.
Those otter pops would be great for hangover.
They're super tasty. Plus, when you make them at home, you can put anything you want in them.
What was in
so,
them?
which ones?
And that wraps up the best of the games on the Leaf Life Podcast. We'll be back next week with a brand new show, and if you want more, then join us at leafmagazines.com.
Your hosts for Leaf Life are Mike Ricker and Wes Abney. Leaf Life is produced by Mike Daly. Some of the music heard is provided by purple-planet.com. Every bit of cannabis you use is female, so please respect the ladies. Leaf Life is brought to you by Leaf Nation, featuring Alaska Leaf, Oregon Leaf, Northwest Leaf, Maryland Leaf, Utah Leaf, Northeast Leaf, and California Leaf. On the shelf now in your local retailer. Now, please stay tuned for this week's edition of Stony Baloney by Mike Ricker.